Welcome to the channel of Vision, and this is Anil R.
Hello everyone. This video is all about assessment of companies. In the last video we have discussed and I have explained an introduction about assessment of companies. So now in this video I am explaining all about computation of depreciation. Before going to our practical sessions, first we will learn the theoretical part about depreciation. It may be meaning, it may be rate of taxes, so rate of depreciation applicable, and the type of depreciation that we have under assessment of companies. Here, depreciation is nothing but reduction in the value of an asset over time because of usage and when it gets older, wear and tear. So by the time when we are using assets over the time, so definitely it will become older, and the quality, quantity and also the performance of any assets will become weaker. So based upon those older, wear and tear, and based upon the time duration, there will be a reduce or reduction in the value of an asset. And keep it in mind, always depreciation will be calculated only on assets. It can be tangible or it can be intangible also. And here, to calculate or to claim depreciation, here we have few conditions that company has to fulfill. So here, the asset in which depreciation is claimed must belong to either of the following categories, namely buildings, machinery, plant or furniture, that's been a tangible assets. And even we have intangible assets, that is patents, copyrights, trademarks, licenses, franchises, or any other business or commercial rights of similar nature, even that is eligible to calculate depreciation. And the asset must owned wholly or partly. An assessee can claim depreciation, but that must be usable. That means that assessee must use that assessee in the business or a profession. An assessee must use any asset in a business or profession that is usable. Only at the time the company can claim depreciation. And here, register of ownership is not necessary. So these are the conditions that is, and we have methods of depreciation which is recognized under Income Tax Act that everyone knows. We have two kinds of depreciation, that is method of depreciation. One, straight line method, and second one, return down method. So normally when come to assets, we have different types of assets: fixed assets, current assets, tangible, intangible, fictitious assets. So we have different kinds of assets. Normally straight line method will be followed for tangible assets. And when come to return down methods, there we will use block of assets. That means when we are using assets, calculating of depreciation based upon block of assets. Block of assets is nothing but it is the categories or dividing the assets based upon the rate of depreciation that is allotted to the assets. For example, if we have few fixed assets called land, furniture, machinery, for all these three fixed assets, if they are charging 20%, then all these three will become one block of assets. And if any second plant, plant 2, if they're charging at 25%, then 25%, that is a different rate of different rate of depreciation we have in compared to our first one. So 20% rate of depreciation will become one block of asset, and 25% rate of depreciation will become another block of assets. Again, if we have 10% rate of depreciation, then 10% rate of depreciation assets will become another block of assets. So like this, based upon rate of depreciation, the block of assets will be created. So normally this will be created, and calculating of depreciation, that will be done only by using written down methods. So under written down methods, both tangible and intangible assets will be used. Then when come to depreciation, just now we saw the methods. So now under depreciation we will be having normal depreciation and additional depreciation. So normal depreciation is a common, so where the rate of depreciation will be charged on all the types of assets. It may be tangible or intangible based upon rate of depreciation or rate chart that is available. There is a normal depreciation. Other than that, we have another depreciation called additional depreciation. So here we will see what is the methods or certain criteria that we should follow, or that is applicable if you want to apply additional depreciation. So first one, it is applicable to assets engaged in the business of manufacture or production of any article or thing. That means if you want to apply additional depreciation on any asset, so that asset must be engaged, or that asset must be used in the business of manufacture or production of any article or thing. Only at the time we can apply additional depreciation. And second important one, it is applicable for any new plant and machinery acquired and installed after 31st/3/2005, that is after 2006. From the financial year 2006, the additional depreciation is allowable only on new plant and machinery. Don't forget that. Clear? So first thing, additional depreciation is applicable normally only on new plant and machinery, not an old one. Clear? It is a new plant and machinery, and that must be used in a business for manufacture or production. And third one, it is not applicable for, what is that? One, ships and aircrafts. Second hand plant and machinery. That's what actually in the second point they clearly mentioned. It is applicable only on new plant and machinery. So in third point clearly they have given. Second hand plant and machinery is not applicable. Then plant and machinery used in office premises or residential accommodation. Then any office appliances or road transport vehicles or plant and machinery whose all cost is allowed as a deduction. So these conditions are not applicable if or when come to additional depreciation. Clear? Then fourth point is very important. Additional depreciation will be allowed at the rate of 20% of the actual cost of plant and machinery. That means normal depreciation will be charged based upon the rate of depreciation chart that we have for different kinds of assets. That means we have different rate of depreciation for plant, we have different rate of depreciation for machinery, building, intangible assets, or any software or computers. So like that we have a different normal depreciation for different categorized or categories of assets. But when come to additional depreciation, it is 20% that we need to charge on actual cost of plant and machinery only, that is new plant and machinery, and even that must be used in business for manufacture or production of any article or thing. Clear? So these 4 points are very important. And the last one, additional depreciation can be claimed only once for an asset by the assessee. Clear? So if you want to apply additional depreciation, don't forget it is applicable only on new plant and machinery that must be used in a business for manufacture or production, and we need to levy 20% of rate of depreciation as an addition. Clear? Next, quantum of depreciation. That means when come to depreciation, already I told you we have normal depreciation and additional depreciation, and here based upon number of days, that is time period, we need to levy full depreciation and half depreciation. For example, you can see the table. Here we have two categories: left hand side normal depreciation, right hand side additional depreciation. When come to a left hand side, there is normal depreciation. There, under that, if any asset are used less than 180 days in previous year, then we need to apply only half of the normal depreciation which is provided in the table. If the same asset, if the asset is used for more than 180 days or more in previous year, then we need to apply full rate of depreciation. When come to additional depreciation, same way, if any new plant and machinery is utilized or used in a production or manufacturing in a business less than 180 days in previous year, then we need to apply only half of the additional depreciation. If the new plant and machinery used for more than 180 days in previous year, then we need to apply full additional depreciation. So this is very important while calculating depreciation. Next, here we have the format of claiming depreciation. So you can see here, first we need to take opening written down value. This is very important. Then here we have add, that is additions. That means, so when we have the previous year's information or the values of an asset, so for that, if we are purchasing a newly, that is, it can be new purchase or new production in a business in present year, so that can be added. And if we have any sale, destructions and any discarded, so those values can be deleted, that is deletions. So from the opening written down value, if we have any purchase or adding, that we need to add. If we have any sale, deduction and any destruction, that we need to deduct. So after doing this calculation, we will get balance available for depreciation. So this is a balance available for depreciation. So from here we need to calculate depreciation. So as we discussed and I have explained, so here based upon two types of depreciation we need to calculate. So you can see here, less we have normal depreciation as well as additional depreciation. There we need to check under normal depreciation. So the assets that we have, that they have used, whether it is they have used whether for less than 180 days or more than 180 days. And even for additional depreciation, that is new plant and machinery, they have used less than 180 days or more than 180 days. That we need to check, because if it is a more than 180 days, we need to apply full depreciation. If it is less than 180 days, then we need to apply only half of depreciation. So that's the reason this clear information that we need to mention while calculating. So after deducting the depreciation value, so finally what will get the final balance? So that will be called as closing written down value of an asset. Format we have, and this is how we will calculate the depreciation. And this. So I hope everyone understood the basic concepts about the depreciation that is really required to know about depreciation before going to a practical sessions.
Like and subscribe